Calls for justice across Alabama as tonight the city of Hoover is calling for unity. Good evening, I'm Jack Royer.
And I'm Sherry Jackson. This comes after State Attorney General Steve Marshall determined that the Hoover police officer who shot and killed E.J. Bradford was acting reasonably within his duties. CBS 42's Corey McGinnis joins us live from City Hall with what's next for the city of Hoover. Corey?
Sherry, good evening. Well, the city of Hoover is asking for peace. They're asking for unity. But protesters and demonstrators are saying that there won't be any peace because they feel that there hasn't been any justice. Now, I got the chance to speak with Hoover City Councilor John Lyda, who tells me that he wants to look back and review things so this won't happen again.
We owe it to ourselves and the community, to the Bradford family.
Hoover City Councilor John Lyda wants to explore and analyze State Attorney General Steve Marshall's ruling that says the Hoover police officer was justified in the fatal shooting Thanksgiving night at the River Chase Galleria, taking the life of 21-year-old E.J. Bradford. Lyda says the city will now have to look back on the incident procedurally.
Really examine what transpired well beyond what the Attorney General did in his very thorough investigation report.
Lyda says he wants to make sure from the city's perspective that they're pleased with where they are and to see if there's any room for improvement.
We will defend our city and our officer, and yes, we will.
All of this after Hoover Mayor Frank Bricato makes it clear that the unnamed officer has the city's full support, yet echoes Lyda in reference to a review of what took place. Protesters traveled to Montgomery Wednesday to make their voices heard outside of Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall's office.
You knew then you was going to clean it up some kind of way to get this officer off for murdering my son.
Resulting in 2 arrests for disorderly conduct, but no meeting with the AG. Civil rights group like the NAACP filed public records request in December for their use of force policies, body camera policies, and racial bias training following the tragic shooting. Now, the Alabama NAACP, they're expected to have a joint conference. That conference begins tomorrow at 1 o'clock. We're live in Hoover tonight. Corey McGinnis, CBS 42 News. Local coverage you can count on.
Meanwhile, tonight the man accused of shooting